All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Mission Critical Podcast, sponsored by EFTG. We are here at the CU 2.0 Museum of Illusions FinTech Happy Hour at the GAC 2026. I am Jonathan Taylor, JT, BankSocial, CU Spotlight.
And I'm David Dean, EFTG.
David Dean, thanks for having us, man.
Buddy. Appreciate you having me.
We're rocking and rolling here. We're in an illusion room ourselves. It's a challenging lighting situation, but it's okay. It's cool. We're in an illusion ourselves here. But let me tell you, sir, what isn't an illusion is this podcast and the messages within it. Our next guest came on the scene for me personally in the space about 2 years ago. Immediately liked the guy. And he's rocking the scene. So go ahead and jump on the mic, sir.
Yeah, Har Rai Khalsa here, CEO and co-founder of Swaystack.
Swaystack in the house. Thanks for being on, man.
Thank you so much, JT.
I was pumped to see the list and that you were selected for this. So
it's an honor.
Welcome.
To be here.
Oh, for sure. How's everything going?
Things are great. Things are great. Just arrived in DC. Figured, I'd probably freshen up a little bit before the first happy hour. So ready to go. Grateful to be in front of so many credit unions.
And where's home for you? How did you come?
Thankfully, not too far from Miami, Florida. So
great.
East Coast, 2 hours.
Love it. Beautiful.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being making this your first stop.
Of course,
because you're kind of like right off the plane. Jumped in.
And the invite was a warm welcome, and this was my pressure to be here right now. So thank you for the invite.
There you go. We got you here. Well, it's all downhill and easy street from here. This will be easy too.
We're gonna put this out, and then the clients are just gonna line up.
There you
just
go.
Gonna line up.
Always
line
be
up,
closing.
everybody. Get in line.
There you go. So listen, a little bit about Mission Critical. So the Mission Critical podcast is for entrepreneurs and founders to learn from other entrepreneurs and founders. I know that you have a very unique and interesting story compared to a lot of the people in the room today, which is you've actually already been through an exit. You've built a company. You've reached that pinnacle of success to which someone was, or some ones were interested in acquiring your business. You sold it, and then you weren't done yet. You took those learnings and you went to the next. So let's take us to the very end of the first story, and then we're going to get to the beginning of the next one. Talk to me a little bit about your experience of when you knew it was time to exit. How did you know? What triggered that? And a little bit about your experience through that in ways that might help our listeners understand that experience.
Absolutely. When we think about an exit, we think about an end point, but it was never our motivation to begin with to build and sell the company. We really wanted to focus on delivering value to the clientele. And so I do believe firmly that if you put your clients first and you build your solutions around solving their problems and meeting the value drivers of their business, then you're ultimately set up for success and you're building the right product. But we were working towards an integration with Alkami at the time, back in 2021, and we were talking to the partnerships team. We had an intro from a connection in the marketplace.
Great crew, by the way.
Yeah, Alkami,
great crew,
excellent crew, highly scaled business. And ultimately, I think they went silent for a month or two. I wasn't sure what was going on, and then the partnerships team reached out and said, we wanted to introduce you to our founder. That was a little confusing to me because I was trying to just figure out a simple integration. But
you're like,
I knew from the first interaction with Stephen Bohannon over there at Alkami that not only was he a special person, but Alkami was a special company. The challenge for me as the CEO was I had young legs. I felt like we were only just finding some degree of product market fit, moving into digital account opening from loan origination. Obviously, interest rates had not yet moved up in 2022, and so there was a lot of liquidity in the market, a lot of low interest rates. And so I think when Alkami approached us, they really said, can this company help us speed up our go-to-market for account opening? Because Q2 had just acquired Grow. Obviously, NCR had acquired Terrafina.
Right.
Jack Henry had acquired Bolt. So every single player had made a move in the space. Personally, when I was first introduced to the idea of an acquisition, I was pretty much a firm no.
Sure.
Being the CEO and kind of setting forth a long-term vision, a short-term acquisition wasn't really in the cards at the time. Felt like we were a little early. But upon bringing it back to our board, they felt that Alkami was coming to the table with with an offer that wasn't just based on revenues. It was really based on the team and accelerating their go-to-market and the synergies. So I think when I look back on the exit, that's the power of a board.